Welcome to Anthony's Awesome Reviews. I'm Anthony. I'm checking out some Xbox 360 games that are backwards compatible on the Xbox Series X and Xbox One for this Halloween. Let's check them out. Silent Hill HD Collection. It's got Silent Hill 2 and 3 on it. Very good and very scary. I haven't played a lot of them, but I've heard a lot of good things. Definitely worth checking out for Halloween. Next up is a game they've remade, but you can get it on the 360 pretty cheap. Alan Wake, backwards compatible, definitely worth checking out. Very good special effects, made by Remedy, that does the game Control. Very awesome game, definitely worth getting this Halloween. Next up is Mortal Kombat. This is just a real good game for Halloween, I think. Definitely worth checking out. I think you get this for 10 or 20. It's also backwards compatible. Next up is The Witcher 2. Very good backwards compatible Witcher game. A lot like the third one, but different story and just different enemies and stuff. Definitely worth checking out if you haven't played it. Next up is Bayonetta. A lot of people love this. They've got a 2 and 3 on Switch. Definitely worth checking out for Halloween. It's about a witch that does all kinds of mischievous things to people. Next up is Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Great backwards compatible game for the Xbox. Good storyline. If you like any of the Castlevania games, you'll definitely love this one if you haven't tried it yet. I really don't know what it's going for, but definitely worth picking up if you can find it on the low. Next up is Darksiders 1. This is backwards compatible and very, very fun. Third person platformer action game. Big bosses, big fights. He plays one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Next up is Darksiders 2, where he plays the second of the horsemen. And this one's got different powers and different bosses, different power ups. Definitely a good Halloween game. Definitely worth getting. Next up is a good role playing game. If you played Skyrim, you'll love this one. This is Oblivion. It came out before Skyrim. Definitely worth picking up for Halloween or just any time of the year, really. This is just a real good game. And they've got the Game of the Year edition where you can get all the DLC and add-ons and stuff. Next up is Saints Row Gat Out of Hell. This is like a Grand Theft Auto clone, but it's about this character here, Johnny Gat, and he goes to hell, and I think he has to get out of hell or something, or maybe I haven't played that much, but if you like Saints Row, definitely worth putting in your collection. Next up is The Darkness. This is a game about this guy, and he gets killed, and he's in the mafia, and he ends up becoming like possessed, and he has these demonic powers. And there's also a part 2 of this. If you like this one, you want to check out part 2 because it's a little bit better, I think. Next up is another Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. This has got it where you can be the Joker or Batman against any of the Mortal Kombat characters. Definitely worth picking up, and it's backwards compatible. And next up is Red Dead Undead Nightmare. This is an awesome game. Definitely worth picking up this Halloween if you haven't already picked it up. They recently remastered it. Definitely worth getting. I can't recommend this enough. It's so fun. Well, thank y'all for tuning in and check me out again. Happy Halloween.